Here we go again. You might notice that if you're really paying attention between episodes, you might notice that my interface might be a little bit different than last time. That would be because I've had many horrifying game overs already here on this stage, so I did have to clear those last two stages from the beginning a few times. So I've tossed out a lot of footage because I didn't want that many. I didn't want to just show footage of the same, similar to the Chocolate Island Hell, the Chocolate Island Hell saga. I didn't want to just fill out too many episodes with just the same levels over and over again. Maybe that's a little bit more legitimate of an experience for the viewer. That's something I can keep my eye on as I progress here with other series. Maybe the viewers would rather see every legitimate moment, even if it is repeating stages. I thought not, so I didn't save them. But if that turns out to not be true, then I'll make changes accordingly. Now, for the love of... So since I have done this stage multiple times already, I kind of know, for the most part, what I need to get done here. Just how I got through that first area so quickly. Oh, are you kidding me? I still have trouble with this area, though. Unfortunately, no checkpoints. Hopefully this doesn't take me too long to get through it. I had to have tossed out at least 2 episodes that was just me doing those last 2 stages and the fortress stage itself just over and over and over again. And I was kind of bummed to throw away like an entire night of footage just because it was redundant, and I felt it made no sense to upload all of it. I did save some of it because this wasn't the only thing I did that night. The last 2 episodes were done in the same night. No, I think it was only the last 1 episode that was done in the same night as most of this. So as you can tell, I kind of know my way through this first area pretty well by this point. It's just that next area I'm still struggling with, and that sucked. It does not put me in a good place. Oh, so I'm expecting to pretty much just fall flat on my face here again. I'll be totally honest here that I'm looking forward to being done with this game. I'm already working on which games I wanna play through next. I've already started one of them, and I'm looking more forward to doing them than I am continuing with this. But I'm trying to stay committed to finishing it. And if I weren't filming all of this, I probably would not have finished it. I probably would have stopped back in the trouble in Chocolate Island, honestly. I'm just not that big of a 2D Mario fan. I do think this might be one of the better ones. Whereas, like, it's kept me entertained for a pretty long time. Whereas a lot of the 2D ones, I kind of lose interest within like the first like 2 worlds, and they just don't do it for me. That was really dumb. What am I doing? I'm rushing. Why am I rushing? What's the rush? What's the rush? See? See what rushing gets you? If I don't get my act together here, this is going to be another scrapped episode. I can tell. Maybe I'll upload this one just for the sake of showing some learning progress. I can't even call it that though, because I'm dying to stupid stuff and I'm not really learning anything. Can't say I'm learning the stage, because most of this I already knew from previous game overs. And perhaps New Super Mario Brothers has spoiled me, and others, because, like, there are no, there's nothing nearly as challenging as this in the New Super Mario Brothers games, and even on the rare case of them of when they do have, pretty challenging levels, they're typically incredibly short. You don't have to, like, withstand a gauntlet of all these obstacles. Like that probably would have been the end of, if this was a New Super Mario Brothers stage, that probably would have been the end of this stage. That checkpoint back there. Not checkpoint, but like the doorway. It seems the trouble I have here a lot. There we go. I tend to, Oh! I tend to kill those Magikoopa off, and then they're not there to destroy those blocks for me, and I kind of have a terrible feeling that maybe there's another way to do it, and I'm like missing it. Now I'm running out of time, so now I'm gonna start rushing. I finally made it to the boss, and I'm gonna die instantly, because I was not expecting fireballs. No words. There are no words. There might be words. I don't have the words. I do have a word, but I'm trying to not allow myself to go too nuts with the obscenities here. Not really pushing myself to keep a lid on it, but I am trying to not have it be every other word or anything. I actually talked to an old classmate from high school about how it's about how they found it refreshing, because they could actually let their kids watch this. Because I don't, it's not F this, F that for every single episode, every other word. And that was pretty nice to hear, that I might have found an audience there. Even if it was the unintended one, I wasn't really looking to make something family friendly or anything, but hey, why not? Of course I'm... Alright, go away. Go away. Alright. That doesn't help me. Ah. I really don't like this mechanic much at all. First part of this stage is pretty okay. I don't mind this first area that much. It was pretty frustrating the first time I went through it. I don't recall if I got that on film or not. The first time I went through it, I guess I went too quickly, and it synced up these mesas in such a way that it was pretty much impossible to get through them. Because they were all so close together that there wasn't anything I could do about it, and that really sucked. But then I started taking my time, found out that wasn't always the case. Now it's growing on me, but those sections with the luring the Magic Koopa to like clear your path for you, I'm not a fan of those. Those are kind of tedious, not very engaging gameplay for me. I think the only thing that stinks about this first part of the stage is it kind of takes a while. So as I was saying, I think I've had difficulties in this section because sometimes I'll kill those Magic Koopa, and it kind of gets me in trouble. Something other than a fireball would have been nice, but you know what? Whatever, I'll take it. Ah, ooh. Okay. Ah, no. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. And here's my last life. That's wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful. And that was a terrible way to end things. Yeah, at this point in this game, I'm really not. I'm still enjoying it more than most of the new Super Mario Brothers games, but that honestly isn't saying much. I think what really bums me a lot, and I don't recall if I've talked about this already, as I said earlier in the episode, I kind of had to not redo this, but I've cut a lot of footage, and I don't really, so that leads to me not remembering what I've said, but I think what I'm really not enjoying and what's going to keep me from doing more of this game, like playing through like secret exits and stuff, is the fact that the levels are just kind of boring. There's not much variety, I feel like, not compared to other games of its era. If you look at games like the Genesis Sonic titles, or the even this era of Mega Man titles, the stage variety is much grander than this. Ah, crap. Well, that's it for me this episode anyway. I guess I will air this, so hopefully next time we'll actually get somewhere.